According to Socrates, he was deemed the wisest man in Athens by the god because he recognized the limits of his knowledge. He didn't try to claim knowledge in areas in which he was not trained or had no real knowledge. It wasn't necessarily that he didn't have an opinion, it was that he recognized that he didn't have a final answer. And in seeking to find a final answer, he upset the citizens of Athens, the leading citizens of Athens, and as the story goes, he was sentenced to die, and so he drank the hemlock. But I think that we've lost sight of one of the important aspects of Socrates' experience and the experience that is conveyed to us through Plato and through philosophy in general, namely the desire to seek understanding where we do not have it, and the failure to recognize when understanding is missing, even if we think we should or others think we should have that understanding. As the world becomes more complicated and as information grows daily and abounds in more and more different areas, it seems like this lack of intellectual humility is nowhere more evident than in the way government is being practiced in the United States. The degree to which we have expectations of our governing class and the degree to which the governing class has expectations of itself as those who govern, I think we've created a situation where people are making decisions far beyond their ability to make them, and where we as citizens are often called upon to make decisions and judgments far beyond our ability to make decisions or judge. And yet, that's what we, in a sense, have to do. The best democratic circumstance, and we're not a democracy, I mean, we're a representative republic. We democratically elect those representatives who we then commission to represent our interest relative to the nation as a whole and our interest on behalf of the nation, not just our interest on behalf of ourselves, to the bodies in Washington. And so the degree to which we have continued to try to legislate and operate in the 21st century as if it is in fact the 18th century, the degree to which the principles that we should be following are unchanged, even though the world is very much changed. And we have failed to make adjustments in living out those principles to recognize the differences in the world today compared to the world 300 years ago. I think we are having problems that are going to lead to a loss of civilized society rather than an increase in civilized society. So, anyway, just want to suggest that we should perhaps hearken to the words of Socrates. And as we engage in our discussions, as we have the interviews, as we have the debates, that we learn to listen better to what the others are saying and to reflect on how what they are saying could be better understood in a way that helps us moderate our own positions to the benefit of all. Thank you all very much. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. Bye bye. Thank you very much for your time. I've got a couple other videos listed here if you'd like to take a look at those. And as I'd like to discuss issues related to politics, religion, society, and how in the world we're supposed to understand ourselves and life in the world. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye bye.